This is an old Baja Bug I bought a few years ago with the intention of getting it home, restoring it and making some really cool like hot rod, rat rod out of it. That was the plan. Well, that was the plan until I got it home, got it in my little workshop and realised it had so much rotten rust in it, it was just not savable. Well, anything's savable, but this, I just didn't have the time and effort to save this thing. It was so rotten that I was actually able to rip the shell from the floor pan with my bare hands. It was that bad. So I thought, you know what can I make out of this thing? And the idea of a garden seat popped into my head. So I got the angle grinder out. The first thing I did was I marked a line across the roof using a Sharpie, I think. I had to make a perfectly straight line from the B pillar to the other side B pillar. And then I got the angle grinder out and started chopping. Then I did the same across the floor. The hardest part going across the floor was cutting the tunnel in the centre, because there's lots of cables and wires going through that. I had to cut them as well. So that was the hardest part. And then it was just separating it. Then I decided I wanted the Beetle to look like it was slammed on its arse, almost on air ride looking seat. So what I decided was to take it off of the floor pan. Basically, to be fair, I could have took it off the floor pan while the floor pan was still in one piece, but I only decided to do it after I'd already cut it in half. But it doesn't matter. But yeah, then I started pulling it, and to be fair, it was so rotten at the bottom, it just started coming off the floor pan. There was a few bolts I had to cut with an angle grinder, but it pretty much come off quite easy. Then once I had the shell off, I decided to test out to see if the seat still fit. Luckily, the rear seat actually sits on the side of the shell rather than the floor pan, so the seat still fitted in perfectly. Then I decided what I wanted to do was I wanted the inside to look nice and clean, so I decided to paint the inside gloss white. As you can see from the pictures, it actually looks quite nice. Then I decided to put the wings on and just basically tuck a wheel underneath the wing. It's not driving anywhere, is it? So you would never know. But yeah, what I also did was, which I forgot to take pictures of, I bought this rubber trim that goes on around the edge of windows and stuff. I put that across the roof so there was no sharp edges. I did try a few variations of what wheels to put on it, but you'll see in the end what I went with. And here we have it. Here's the finished result. As you can see, I ended up getting rid of the Baja rear wing and I got a normal Beetle wing. I also got some billet polished 3-spoke wheels that I tucked under the arch to give it that lovely look. I think it looks wicked in these pictures. Since this was taken, I've actually added the proper door card bits in the back as well. Well, that's that. That's how I made a garden seat out of an old Beetle. Hope you enjoyed the video. Just a quick one today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Especially subscribe, because it helps me out. I noticed that only like 3% of the people that actually watch my videos subscribe. So please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch you in the next video. Cheers for watching.